Let's go, Commanders fans. Oh, my goodness. It started off so good. You get the Mike Sanderstill interception, and now we move ahead here. Let me know your grade of Jayden Daniels' performance. You see here, this is the most popular play run in third and medium situations in plus territory. It's mesh rail. The first read of the mesh rail is always the rail, which is the running back route right here. And guess what? You're going to give Jayden Daniels this and also lose your contain. He probably could have ran for this because he's that freaking good. And that's just some of the worst defense you'll ever see. And honestly, this is one of the lower graded safeties, the former New Orleans Saints Marcus Williams. That's a guy that Austin Ekeler's been making miss all season long. So you give Williams a lot of credit making a good tackle. But Austin Ekeler refused to go down and fall forward for a few extra yards. Let's go, Austin. Let's go. So if there is a slight weakness in Jayden's game from the first couple of weeks, it's the red zone, right? And that is always going to be the case for rookie quarterbacks, right? The field compresses. And as you can see, this looks like it is quarters, or it looks like cover 6. Either way, I do think some things open up here, all right? Potentially this dig, I don't think that's open. This defender is on this dig right here as well. But the truth is, this to Terry McLaurin does open itself up right here, okay? So it doesn't look like pre-snap that it would be, but, you know, a good throw is scoring right here. Back shoulder it right there. And even though it's cut off, let's say the safety got over the top over here, you could top shelf this to Ertz right here, okay? But it is a miss, so Jayden decides to do some magic, and, well, the Ravens defensive line was ready for it, all right? Offensive line, is it the best here? Okay, Matabuki is drawing a double team. Guard gets off the double to help with Van Noy, and then Matabuki still breaks through here. Okay, so Jayden tries to escape, and he just isn't able to this time around, and the Commanders have to settle for a field goal. So the Commanders' defense holds fort, and it's 3rd and 5, and Jayden does Jayden things, okay? This actually is one of the better rushes against Jayden. He's just always going to be able to convert these kinds of plays, all right? So Zach Ertz trips on this in-breaker right here. Could you still have thrown this? Potentially, yes. Kyle Hamilton's right here, though, eating it up. So Jayden says, look, I'm just going to do my thing. Now, I do give Matabuke a lot of credit here. All right, this is one of the best pass rushing DTs. He feels that he's not going to get through here clean, so he actually stops to help prevent this rush lane from opening up, and he's trying to bowl back into the quarterback, and eventually he doesn't work back through there. Actually, that's not what actually he did, and he almost got away from it, and well, it's Jayden, man. Jayden is always going to be able to get away from these. He's just too fast, too elusive, too smart. And he's got a long way to go on this 3rd and 5. And thank goodness he did not get his clock cleaned. He's able to pick up the first down. Good stuff. All right, 3rd and 11. And, you know, when you're constantly getting into these 3rd down situations, it's just going to be tough to convert them. And, you know, there's a guy right in his face here. Jayden puts a little too much air under this ball to Terry McLaurin. He does have a step. This needs to be an absolute perfect throw for it to hit. And, well, it just hung in the air just a little too far. The accuracy is still good, okay? Look at that. But the timing of it was just off. All right, so King Henry does King Henry things, and now, man, the aesthetic of the Ravens uniforms, I love it. I'm a purple and gold guy. What can I say? Okay. Play action here, and we're getting Jayden on the rollout. This is actually really good stuff from the Ravens. Kyle Hamilton is probably the one athlete in the NFL you want in this spot more than anyone else. And Jayden right in this guy's face throws an absolute dart while getting massacred. Okay. Jayden really has not gotten popped on a rollout just yet, and Kyle Hamilton decides to unleash fury on him for throwing that ball. So Jayden, while he's getting destroyed, man, what a freaking throw that was. 3rd and 6, and Jayden outside the numbers is as good of a quarterback you're going to see. I mean, whether it's a vertical which, he just missed one a minute ago. It would have taken a perfect throw. But the comeback route, this is what he feasted on with Malik Neighbors at LSU on 3rd and mediums. It doesn't matter how tight of a window it is. He's going to trust his number one guy to make a play, and he does. It's really good stuff from Jayden. Okay, so Jayden, not an explosive day so far, 8 of 12 for 55 yards. The Ravens, you could tell, really respected Jayden's vertical passing ability. So if they're going to do that, guess what? You got to run underneath it or screen underneath it. All right, this is as elaborate of a play call you're going to see. All right, hand it off, flea flicker. You're thinking it's actually a deep shot. Jayden actually bobbles the flea flicker here. I know it wasn't a good throwback from McNichols, but it's actually just a little screen. Man, that is really good design. And they also attached a fake screen to the right with it as well. Okay, man, that's good stuff. And Austin Ekeler, of course, playing as good after the catch as any running back in the NFL. Man, it really, really, really is some sexy design. All right, and I don't know why Marlon Humphrey went for that strip, but he makes a tackle. Oh, he got kicked too. Oh, all right, so you just hit Austin Ekeler on a big screen. So play action, show like you're pulling on a run play, fake like you're running the screen to Ekeler, and you get this to De'Ami Brown, all right? And he's able to cut through there for a nice big gain. This is really, really, really good offense from the Commanders. JD5, are you freaking kidding me? You get to play action fake here on 2nd down. And guess what? You get man coverage across the way. So Terry McLaurin on the deep over is where you want to go with the football. And Jayden, this is really, really, really good quarterbacking, okay? Pump fake, the little whip route right here. That's going to draw this safety towards him, and then he knows that this space is going to open up with bringing that safety up. All right, really good protection. Obviously, you have to play very conservatively when you're rushing against Jayden Daniels. And look at that ball location to Scary Terry. His first of the day, baby. Let's go. Okay, so I think teams have put the blueprint out for Jayden Daniels. You just got to play really soft coverage and make him have to make these throws over and over and over again. The problem is he can make these throws over and over and over again, okay? The comeback route, I mean, look at the ball location. It's a really good catch from Noah Brown, but that is crazy, crazy, crazy ball location. Show the screen action. You've been killing him with screens. You get the one-on-one on the backside here with Scary Terry, and, man, this is just really good stuff. I would have loved to have seen, it looks like this was a fake screen and you're running verticals here. Would any of these have been open? It doesn't look like it, but we're wanting to play quick. You only have one timeout, 14 seconds left, and look at Jayden. I mean, that's also really bad defense from the Ravens. We'll take that all day, every day, and that's a huge missed tackle right there. And now you just need Olamide to get out of bounds, and he does. This is even worse defense from the Ravens. Why are you giving Jayden this? All right, starts off looking left, and then he works back to the right side, okay? And while he's getting hit, and a guy right there, look at where he puts it, bang, okay? So I know the Ravens have one timeout left. I guess that's why they were giving them the sideline. But still, you're able to drive down the field and get a very critical field goal. Cliff is in his bag, okay? This is so creative. With the left guard, you're acting like this could be a pull, like a little outside zone, but the guard actually spin moves and rolls out to the right side, and it's actually a deep over from Noah Brown going back this way. Okay, it's a lot of misdirection, and the reason why this is such a fun little add to the offense is linebackers key where you're pulling, okay? So if you think it's a stretch here, the linebackers are keying this way, and then you actually pull back this way, and now 67's got to make a very difficult block all the way out here on 87 because he missed his block, and Jayden has an easy pocket to throw to or throw with. Those rollouts can be absolutely deadly for a defense, and guess what? You get a wide open Noah Brown down the field. So, like I said, I mean, the Ravens had a really good game plan. Play way off the receivers and make them have to play comeback football, and Jayden does not mind playing it. Y'all, this is pass interference. Okay, I understand I'm a Jayden fan, and I love the Commanders. This is PI, all right? He's draped all over him, all right? It's still a drop. Brown should still catch that, but when it's that egregious where everybody's pointing this out, So I didn't like the decision to kick the field goal, right? You had been aggressive on 4th down, but they kick it, they make it, you move on. All right, so 3rd and 6. Obviously, this is where the Commanders really struggled in this extended red zone area. You don't have to pick up all the yards here, but it doesn't help that the twist stunt gets home immediately. Now, one thing that Jayden doesn't have a whole lot of experience in, and it's not really his game, is throwing on the run, right? When he throws on the run, it's not too often he does that because he's able to just run past everyone, but he actually does see somebody open. It's just a not great ball. You can see it flutters on him, and he sails Noah Brown, and it's a all-time bad dropped interception from my Shreveport guy, Jayden Washington. Okay, so Cliff calls a creative screen, right? You've been killing them with these outside throws to Austin Ekeler, and you're actually throwing you actually have just a little delay. It's not even a screen. It's just an extra added bonus in this play. The leaking tight end over the middle, right? And Zach Ertz continues his really good play and his borderline Hall of Fame career. What a play. All right. So this is a really good play design. Fake the screen, the vertical hold the cornerback here, and you're actually throwing this ball to Terry McLaurin. And unfortunately, Marlon Humphrey has seen it all. He reads it pretty quickly, and you get an absolutely big hit right here. Watch this. Bang. It's clean. Ref does throw a flag. I do think it's a clean hit. And yeah, actually, it wasn't Marlon Humphrey. It was Kyle Hamilton. Okay? That's not a flag. You got to let him play football. All right, 2nd and 5. This is some really good offense and some weird protection. So play action fake. Running back has to peel off and make this block on Roquan Smith. He goes for the cut, and that obviously doesn't do anything. So Jayden with Roquan Smith, probably the most feared linebacker in the NFL, right in his face, throws a wonderful ball here to Zach Ertz. And who said Zach Ertz is washed, man? This is a deep over versus one of the fastest corners in the NFL, Wiggins. He burns him for a huge, huge, huge gainer. Okay? And I don't understand the double mouthpiece thing. I mean, what are we doing? All right. So remember, we talked about Jayden as a red zone thrower. This is growth. This is playing on time. And once he gets this down pat, he might be Pat level, okay? Look at this. Look at this anticipation to throw this football to the dig right here. The linebacker is coming on this underneath route, and Jayden knows that this space is open. Look at that. Absolutely wonderful throw. There was some pressure. Bang! Right there to Ertz. And right here, I thought for sure Ertz was going to score, right? But he gets brought down at the 1. All right, we get to this 4th and goal. All right, and Tony Romo actually called this on the broadcast. If Kyle Hamilton blitzes, you want to work this one-on-one to the top here versus scary Terry McLaurin. The route is beautiful, okay? Look, he's testing this corner, freezing him, okay? He's saying, hey, no end breakers. We're going to force you to throw a fade, or we're going to force you to throw a back shoulder. All right, and look at when Jayden actually elects to throw this football, okay? Now, is this really good anticipation? Yes. Is this an easier route to anticipate? Sure, okay? Pump fake there, and now Jayden, instead of throwing this way, which probably still would have been completed, he decides to back shoulder it, and look at this ball location, y'all. Bang. Ooh! You can't place it any better than that, folks. Ladies and Gentiles, Mr. Scary Terry and Jayden are starting to get on the same page, and the NFL better take notice, baby. Let's go. Jayden, man, the dude is a competitive gamer, all right? Once again, to really appreciate this ball location on a had-to-have-it play, you really need to see it in super-duper slow motion. Are you freaking kidding me? How's there no flag for pass interference? You can't already be tackling a guy. Man, and give Terry a lot of credit on this catch. Dear freaking Lord, what a play by scary freaking Terry. Love to see it. Love to see it. Okay, 1st and 10, you're up against it. You got to play action fake. Get Terry McLaurin over the middle, all right? And once again, I'll go look at the All-22 if you guys want me to do just an All-22 breakdown when it comes out later this week. Man, the ball location is still really good here. So you're in this too high look, and once again, it's cover 6. All right, or actually, no, it's not cover 6. They roll in the middle of the field close, running some robber over the middle, it looks like. It's just tough for me to see. But man, you just got to give the Ravens a lot of credit. The Commanders weren't able to make any stops, and they have a defense that's really well suited to defeat Jayden, right? A lot of speed in the second and third level with Roquan Smith, Darius Washington, Kyle Hamilton, and those guys. But you just give them credit. They were the better team today. And the Commanders, I don't think that they played bad other than defensively. They just could not stop Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry. But overall, this has been mostly a Jayden channel. I thought he was good. I'm serious. Like, I thought I was going to watch this game and during the rewatch think that he played a lot worse because it was, his first loss since week 1. Honestly, I thought he played fine. I really do think so. But the defense has to play better. Yeah, you guys let me know. Am I being too biased towards, my favorite player in the NFL right now? Maybe I am. But, Caleb played a lot better as a rookie. Drake May as well. So maybe they're gaining some ground on the Rookie of the Year race. But I still think Jayden's in the thick of the MVP race. He obviously has to go up against Lamar. He's going to be tough to beat. But Jayden's right there. He's still playing really well, okay? It is Power Hour NFL. Boom! And tonight, we are doing Parmesan crusted salmon. Let's go.